In between the days, in between the nights, in between the lands, in between the lines, just between the moments, right between the signs. That's where you'll find him, your hidden light. Hi, my name is Guy Mintus and I'm a pianist and composer from Israel, now living in New York, and I'm here to talk about the debut record of my trio called A Home in Between. The road to this album started a very long time ago, ever since I started playing jazz. The classic piano trio format held a very special place in my heart. For years I've been experimenting with it in different ways, trying to kind of prepare myself to the ultimate challenge of making a trio record, but never really imagining when would I ever be ready to do so. 3 years ago I met Tamir and Philippe in New York, and very shortly after, life led to it that we started working together in various situations. I think what really contributed to this bond and special connection that we have is just the time that we spent together inside and outside the rehearsal studio, on the road, and just playing in very different musical situations. From playing in smoky New York bars to recording with an orchestra. From playing a show in a downtown theater, our trio guesting a hip-hop dancer, to playing a concert in front of the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C.
My first experiences playing with Tamir and Guy were very good. I mean, they're both incredible musicians. They are very good at their instrument. They have a vision of what they want to do. It felt really good. I mean, there was a direction. Like, Guy has a very strong direction of what he wants to do, so we tried to do our best to get as close as possible to that idea that he has.
We had some mutual, love for a certain type of music, for a certain vibe in music. I'd say freedom and, open mind and stuff like that. And since then, it's been working.
The birth of this album, like many of the good things in life, happened kind of by surprise. We went into the studio after a string of shows with the intention to just play and document what we do. We came planning to record a small number of pieces, but after we finished recording them, we still had time in the studio left. We thought to ourselves, why don't we do one more? And then after that, okay, one more, just one more. And then another one. And eventually, when we listened back to the session, we realized that we really liked the result. There was something very organic and natural that was captured at that day. And so we decided to share it with the world. And here we are. What you will hear in the album is a very diverse material, from Israeli, Turkish and Greek folk to film music, from a more straight-ahead jazz approach to completely freely improvised parts. However, the approach with which we treat those materials is even, kind of openly look at them for what they are and what they mean to us, without necessarily getting attached to the musical style and genre from which they come from. We try to look at it like a puzzle, that each time we pull the pieces apart and put them back together in a different way, in our own way, in the moment.
You want to give people something that you are very passionate about, and maybe they take that, what you do, and kind of it relates to their own life. So they say, wow, I should be more like this, or I would love to do more like that.
I can personally say that throughout the journey of this album, I learned a great deal about letting go, about perspective, about embracing the unanswered questions, the imperfections, about accepting an identity that is complex and doesn't quite sit in between the lines that we know we're used to. Basically about finding a home in between.